Let me tell you the story of Baba Yaga. Okay, so a super long time ago in Russia there were these two kids. The kids didn't have names, so we'll call them Ivan and Slavy Pavy. They were super happy living with their mom and dad until one day, mom decided to up and die. Dad didn't want his kids growing up without a mother, so he got married to a real bad chick called Stepmom. Stepmom, for some reason, hated the kids and spent most of her time trying to find a way to kill them without letting the dad know. She decided to send the kids off to an evil witch that lived in the forest. In order to make them go, she lied and told the kids that this witch was their long-lost grandma, who was super sweet and would give them a ton of candy. Before they went, Slappy Pavy thought it would be smart to go and ask their other grandma about this forest grandma they never heard of before. They told her and Grandma was like, "What? No, that's the witch Baba Yaga. She's totally gonna eat you. But like, if you're nice, maybe not. I don't know. Here's some milk and cheese and cookies for the trip." And for some reason, the kids continued their journey to Baba Yaga's house without even thinking about maybe staying with their real grandma or telling their dad. After a few days of walking, the kids see a house with huge chicken feet just kinda chilling in the woods. It was facing the other way. So Ivan asked if it would turn around. Apparently that worked, and it even let the kids go inside of it. Baba Yaga was sitting there looking real gross, and when they came in, she yelled at them for coming in without knocking. The kids were like,
Hey, Baba? Miss Yaga? So, our stepmom wanted us to come and, help you out around the house and stuff?
The witch said, "Yeah, sure, cool, but if you don't do all these chores, I'm gonna eat you, okay?" She ordered the girl to spin thread, and the boy to put water in a tub. Only issue is whenever Ivan filled up his basin, the water just magically fell right back out. Then a bunch of mice came by and were like,
Okay, so if you give us those fine-looking cookies, we can help?
Rather than questioning why mice could talk, Slappy Pavy gave them some treats. After eating them, they told her to go find a black cat. While this was going on, her brother was bawling his eyes out because the stupid tub just wouldn't fill. Some birds were hanging out next to him, and they said they'd help if they got some food. So he fed them, and they said the only way to make sure his basin would hold enough water was to smear clay on it. So after they did that, the kids went back to the black cat like they were told, and asked him how the heck they'd get out of this house. Before he can even ask, they gave him a ton of ham because cats like ham, I guess? In exchange, the cat gave them a towel and a comb. Apparently when you drop the towel, it turns into an ocean. When you drop the comb, it turns into a forest. Neat! Just then, Baba Yaga came home, and the kids showed her that they'd finished up all the chores she gave them. Isait, we'll see if you do better tomorrow. Or I'll eat ya. Don't forget that. I eat kids. It's kind of my thing. So that night, the kids slept in a super cold and gross basement, and cried all night because they gave all their food away to these stupid animals who thought combs and towels would defeat a witch. Next morning, the kids just booked it and said goodbye to all their new friends, like the cat, mice, birds. Oh, they were also friends with, the trees and the house or something. Eventually, Baba Yaga noticed they were gone and flipped out. She went to talk to all her animals and the items in her house to basically be like, "What up? Why did you let them get away?" All the animals and sentient items in her house just kinda called her a jerk and said they really weren't feeling like assisting her. They'd rather chill and do animal and sentient item things. Plus, those kids gave them some food. Positive reinforcement can go a long way. Baba Yaga eventually realized nobody was gonna help her anytime soon, so she said screw it and went to go find him herself. Took a while, but she finally caught up with them. The kids tossed the towel, and it became a humongous ocean. Ugh, Baba Yaga really didn't feel like dealing with this. Luckily, she had a broom, though, so she could just fly right over that stuff. Then the kids got smart and tossed the comb, and then that turned into a forest. Baba Yaga was really tired today, and honestly, who even cared about these kids? So she just turned back and went home to do whatever Baba Yaga does when she's not being Baba Yaga, I guess. Finally, the kids got out of the forest and made it back home. First thing they did was go and talk to their dad, who was obviously freaking out because his kids had been gone for 2 days. They were like,
Dad, stepmom tried to feed us to some scary witch lady living in a chicken house.
And obviously Dad wasn't going to take that, so he kicked the stepmom out. They lived happily ever after. Except probably Baba Yaga. We don't know what she's doing. We'll never know, I guess. The end.